Hello everybody. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Sam the Waterman. In today's episode we will be shooting some big boy mangrove jack, and we will also be showing you the catch and cook we do at the end, so please stick around and find out and tell us what you think. Welcome back again to another episode. So yeah, today, even though the forecast is like pretty dreadful, like it's howling southerlies and there's swell, but we're pretty keen. Who's there? Baby Opal, lovely girl. Yeah. That's Baby Opal. Here comes in. They're all keen because they know when I catch fish they get a good feed as well, so.
There we go.
Go on, Joe, do you stand the Waterman impression?
What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here on a lovely Sunday morning to go out in a horrific weather.
Terrible weather. But if we've learned anything from Tim McDonald's videos,
Terrible weather.
hurricanes bring the fish.
The Sam the Waterman just launched the boat now. There's 2 foot waves in the boat raft because the wind's so strong.
It's looking pretty ominous. But, you know, there's only one way to find out, isn't there, if there's fish? Let's just get out there, hopefully. Whew. Right here, it is sloppy. I mean, it never looks on the camera, but wait, here comes the breaker. Lovely. Probably shouldn't be filming really, but here we go. The boys are in. I've got boat you first. Yeah, time to be safe. Luckily for me, the conditions under the water were slightly better than above the water. It was super sloppy up there. The viz isn't amazing, but honestly it's pretty good for hunting in my opinion. And straight away we can see, like last time, there's a lot of these small Spanish mackerel. Hopefully it's a really good sign for things to come later on this year. I'm yet to see a decent one coming through recently. After seeing them probably 5 or 6 drops in a row, I decide it's probably time to take one. My throw flasher hits the reef and I follow it all the way down. This technique was working so well to bring the mackerel in. At times I had 4, 5, 6 hitting the flasher on the way down. I see a bigger one and I decide to line up. And somehow I've missed. Can't really work out how watching the footage back, maybe slightly in front of the fish. Luckily for me, there's plenty of them down here, so the next drop I do exactly the same thing. It's fairly shallow at this spot, gets between 30 and 40 feet, sort of 10 to 13 meters. Plenty of bait around. I look up. This time, surely. I get this fish on the boat. And then we decide to change spots. Shortly after landing that Spanish mackerel, we hop back in the boat and we changed spots, shifted just a few hundred meters up the reef, I went to hop back in and realised that my gun wasn't there. It's somehow fallen overboard in the process. So if you're in the Gold Coast area and you find my gun, please let me know. Not that hopeful, but you know, you never know.
Changing guns.
Yeah, we lost the other one. Don't know where the hell that went. Is it definitely gone? Huh? Yeah. Oh well, now I can get a new one.
Yeah, now you're getting a new one.
Someone's gonna score himself a freebie.
How annoying.
So Sam, I won't tell you when I find it out one day.
I think if you post it on some page, someone will find it out.
So
Maybe,
I'll
yeah.
just find it one day and cut the barrel down and build a new gun out of it. You'll never know.
Probably. Right.
We decide to check one more spot for the day, and instantly the viz looks quite a lot better and it feels a whole lot more fishy. I love hunting these bouldery sorts of reefs. Usually have some really good fish in. See a nice big black drummer coming in hot and take a great moving shot. And this dolphin is always at this spot. I've decided to call him Henry. He's always on his own, which is super weird, and he's always keen to check out my fish. So yeah, that's Henry the dolphin. I do another drop here on the deeper side of the reef. I noticed in Tim McDonald's video today, he said there was an abundance of tailor, and I have to say that I've noticed the same thing. You can see a huge school of them here. There's some pretty decent sized fish in amongst these as well, but honestly I was after something a little bit more impressive than tailor. This spot is starting to feel really fishy. There's a lot of bait darting around, and that's a really good sign that there's some big predatory fish around. I decide that I'm going to make one more drop, and I try to slowly navigate down the reef. Instead of swimming out to the sand and just doing a straight down drop, I try to stealthily crawl down the reef until I reach the sand. And you can see the fish, they're not so spooked. Just see some fish starting to emerge out of the murk here. And as I look to my left, I see 1, 2, 3, 4 at least good sized mangrove jacks. This is a really good sized jack, and if you've been watching any of my videos recently, you'll know that I've lost quite a few fish recently, so I'm trying to carefully bring it in. I don't want to pull the spear out, so I let the fish run, but always keeping tension on the line. I get it close to the surface, and then it just does one more deep run, but I know it's pretty cooked.
Okay! She's a beauty! Well, on the way home, we managed. I didn't even want to go in, but yeah,
You didn't want to go in.
Pappy like it. I wanted to go and have lunch. Come on, Joey, hold this for Pappy.
In there. Oh no, like back even further, mate. If you're gonna hold the fish out that far, you gotta go back further than that. Yeah, no, that is a beauty.
85 centimetres.
96 centimetre finger mark. That is a good fish.
Joey's got a nice one as well.
Nice 90 centimetre jack.
That's a beauty. What is yours? 61?
61, baby.
Funnily enough, a few days later, I hit a very similar spot with my new friend James. A few days later, I tried pointing out a school of jewfish that I saw swimming off. So I decided to make a drop. The currents unfortunately pushed my GoPro a little bit squiff, so the fish is out of shot. But I shoot another really good sized jack. This one's 64 centimeters, a little bit smaller than the others, but still an absolute horse of a fish. I don't get a great shot on it, so I signaled to my friend James that I want a second shot. He makes a drop in the ripping current and gets an awesome shot straight through the gill plate. Unfortunately, his spear goes through the fish and gets stuck in the reef. I go down and retrieve his spear. Again, in this super strong current, it's pretty tricky, but we managed to get it all done in the end. Another great fish.
Okay, guys.
Red, leather, yellow leather.
Okay, so we're going to do a catch and cook now. Personally, I think it's really important. It's one thing catching all these fish, but I see a lot of people that just sort of like, fair enough if you're on an island and you're doing a survival video or whatever, but for me, if you catch a fish, you've got to treat it with respect and make like a nice meal out of it. If you're just like chucking it on the fire or frying it in a pan, I don't really think you're honouring the fish. So we're going to try and do something fair enough. It's going to take a bit more time and effort. You might have to spend a little bit of money on some ingredients, but the end product's good. You can invite people around for dinner. You know, that's really, I think, the best way to do it. My darling wife's going to help me. Hello, darling wife.
Hello, darling.
Hello, darling. So she's going to help me. She doesn't like being in the videos, but that's too bad. Pappy likey. So yeah, we're going to do a catch and cook for you now. And yeah, hope you enjoy. Won't stop filming.
Okay, so first you're going to want to take your fillet. Obviously I've got a big mangrove jack fillet here. Honestly, you don't need a heap of fish. You just need to cut it into cubes. You'll be surprised how far it goes. Then you want to add 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 of honey, 2 of rice vinegar, a scoop of garlic and a scoop of ginger, a little dab of wasabi, and give it a good old mix. Add the fish and let it sit for about 15-20 minutes. Isabel here is poking holes in a cucumber, chopping it up and then adding it into a bowl, salting, and then giving a mix.
Salting.
Stop interrupting. Here she is chopping up some spring onions, add into a bowl with some ginger, garlic, 4 teaspoons of rice wine, vinegar, 3 soy sauce and 1 honey.
Just make it up as you go along now.
Just mix it all in the bowl. It'll be good.
She'll be right.
Now she's peeling a carrot. Chop the field carrot in half. So basically this is just all the raw veg that you're going to add to your poke bowl. So you can sort of choose what you want here, but we've gone for we've gone for mango, avocado, carrot, red onion. What else we got there?
We got some coriander.
Some green stuff, some coriander, some bean sprouts. Now I've added oil to a pan. In the meantime, while that's warming up, I've added some Salt Bae. This comes from Honky Outdoors, and honestly, it's an absolute game changer. Add it to the flour and then coat your fish, and now it's ready to fry. You don't want to add too much too quickly to the pan, even though I've added loads there. When it's golden brown, take it out and you are pretty much ready to serve. We've added, again from Honky Outdoors, some finishing salts here. It really does make the difference, honestly. And then build your bowl, baby. Bit of Kewpie mayo is a necessity. Never forget the Kewpie mayo. Baby. She's looking delish.
What's the verdict? Out of 10?
Sorry, I got a bone.
What an idiot!
Go on then, fill it in very well.
Oh, what a loser!
Out of 10?
Good.
One moment. Starts with second word. Movie. Jaws.
Bone.
Honestly,
A nine from the bone.
a 9 from the bone, 10 without the bone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take a 9 from the bone. Looks pretty damn good. Let's have a crack. 4. You know that the catch and cook's good when you do it 2 nights in a row.
This was the following night's dinner. Probably came out a little bit better than the previous nights, to be honest. An absolute beautiful meal. Okay guys, unfortunately that concludes another episode. I'm just going to announce the results of the Throw Flasher giveaway from my last video. I did say I was going to there's going to be 2 prizes. So the 2 winners are Levi the Viking and Asher Ginsberg. If you can please both get in contact with me via my social media accounts, then I can get those shipped out to you as soon as possible. Again, thank you so much if you've made it this far. Let me know in the comments if the catch and cook something you'd like to try. And yeah, thanks again. We'll see you next time.